we will talk about simplifying fractions. So fractions can be expressed in multiple ways. For instance, 1/2 is the same thing as 3/6, which is the same thing as 4/8. They all represent the same value, they just look different. Now, when we simplify fractions, we can use the cancellation property. Which states if you have A times C over B times C, meaning that they have the same factor, we can cancel that factor of C over C, which would be AB. It's valid because we have A times C over B. We can split that up into AB times C over C. C divided by C is 1, which 1 times anything gives us the anything. So you have to cancel a like factor on top with a matching factor on the bottom of a fraction. We don't necessarily factor our numbers to find the similar factor, but we look at the numbers in such a way that we divide a similar factor out. So for instance, 4 over 12, 4 is a common factor, or 4 can go into 12. Well, we divide the numerator and denominator by 4, and we get 1/3. Now we can go the other way too. When we add or subtract fractions, we may have to take a 1/3 and turn it into 4/12, or multiply by a value to make a similar fraction. 8/10, the number we can divide by is 2 to get 4/5. 10/15, we can divide by 5 to get 2/3. So we look at our numbers and figure out, okay, what can we divide by to get a simpler fraction? Now, 20 over 24, you can cancel multiple times. So at first, I see, hey, I can divide by 2, and we get 10/12. Well, 10/12 is not reduced yet, so we can divide by another 2 to get 5/6, where at first we could have divided by a 4 to get straight to 5/6, but it is okay to take these in smaller chunks or smaller factors. You can do, I do this with a lot larger numbers, especially when I'm working with numbers in the hundreds or thousands. I will take the small numbers, 2, 3, 4, 5, and divide out what I need to, and just keep dividing until I get something simplified. So it's okay to simplify multiple times, just as long as your value is simplified and your answer simplified for your answer, I should say. So a lot of times your instructions will say simplify the fractions. This is what they're wanting. This concludes this video.